Right, hello there social media world. Right, before I went to where I was going to go to today, I went into the butchers, John Lawson's butchers, and I purchased hot honey buffalo chicken pie for my for like break. Well, no, no break. Lunchtime, aye. And then I also got a chicken tikka one as well. I think the hot honey one was £2.20, and the other one was £2. Oh, badly needed that. Especially after moving a wee heavy wardrobe. Right, at the moment as well, before the butcher's shut, well, before I got a chance to go before it shut, I went earlier again and I got 4 steak and haggis sausages. And I looked up online to see how long you cook them for. You cook them for 15 minutes at 180 in an air fryer. And I've cooked them for 3 minutes longer than that, so they should be cooked. And I flipped them over and the other side looked a wee bit anemic, so here goes. Big chunky bad boy fresh steak and haggis sausages for butchers. Just smells like a regular everyday sausage. Meh. So far they're no impressive. Probably didn't get any of the haggis, but I'll need to go down and get a sauce. No, in fact I won't, because I'll just try them as they come. I mean, before I cooked them, I put them, I seen all the things, meat inside it. None really special. No worth the price at all though for the flavour. But they're alright. They're far too chunky. Look at the size of it, man. I'll cut one of them open right in the middle and show you in the middle. I've cooked them with a bit of onion. Can't see any bits of haggis in it, but before it was cooked you could. Quite dense and meaty and thick, so the thickness is making it hard to chew. Like they're not like light and soft or anything. So far the onions are the best part, because I've already pre-cooked them yesterday, no, Saturday I think. Wait, I can't remember, Saturday or Sunday anyway, and just try to get to a bit where there's some haggis in it. They're alright, but they're just like that, like meh. They're just like one-dimensional in their flavour and texture. I mean, because they're really big and girthy, they're quite hard to chew through because they're very dense. I've seen a little bit of haggis there. There is a bit of haggis there. That black spot's a bit of haggis. Would never ever get them again in a hurry. And if I did, I would only get 2 instead of 4. Because it's about £6.70 for these. Oh, they're alright. because of how quite dense and meaty they are, and because there's so much meat and not enough fat inside them, because when you chew on them they feel quite like thick and dense, you get quite full after a while. Like there's no other contrast in it to make it pleasurable, if you know what I mean. Like it's just steak and haggis, and there's no like anything else in it to break it up to get texture. I mean, it's a really good concept, but it's just as well, it is a tiny little bit too dry. I don't know about them yet. But definitely, if I know what I know now, I'd want to put on 2 instead of 4. Ever since I heard last week someone saying, oh, can I have the haggis sausages, I thought, oh, I must remember them, and I'm very disappointed. I mean, basically, and in essence, if you cooked them, it didn't tell me what they are, and I had a blindfold on and I was handed one, I would not know that there's haggis inside it. But there definitely is, because when I took them out of the packet to look at them, I could see all the black bits of haggis in it. But it's just like a really meaty Cumberland sausage. There's nothing else that sets it apart from anything else. I mean, they look and sound nicer raw than they cooked. Anyway, I'll have another look at this one and see if it's got bits in it. No, really, no. Huh. Ah, well, you live and let live, and you live by your mistakes. Glad I've tried them, because life is too short, but... Unfortunately, I've tasted better sausages for supermarket, but I suppose it depends what you want from a sausage. I mean, at the end of the day, though, no, everyone will like haggis and steak. But I'd rather next time, instead of getting these, just get a like a haggis pudding, like a fresh haggis pudding, and cook that with some onions on a sandwich. Ah well. I'll try and eat a little bit more, but overall though, I'm disappointed. I didn't like giving things a bad review, but if I think it's bad, I'll say it's bad, because I want to be honest. I mean, no, in fact, it's not actually bad, it's just not what I thought it could be. I thought it was going to change my life, but it hasn't. Huh. So disappointed, man. Because they're not a million miles away for tasting like a very good, nice Cumberland sausage you can get for Asda, then I would rather just get them, because they're cheaper and they're a wee bit less heavier on the stomach and chewing ability. As well though, just right now as I think about it, as I've been eating them or eating bits at a time, I'm not getting too much flavour off of them. Oh, but definitely the slowly cooked caramelised onions are the best part. But I'll try and finish the rest of them, or most of them, but I definitely need some sort of sauce to get moisture. If I know what I know now, though, I would have asked how you cook them. But I did look up online and it said between 12 and 15 minutes. And if one side doesn't look quite brown, cook them for another 2 minutes. So they were definitely cooked, 100%, but just nah, no for me. I would only give them, if I'm really being honest, every sausage I've ever tried in my life and comparing it to them, not just as a sausage, but right. Rating them just as the taste, I don't know, maybe a bit of 6.6, and then, no, wait, maybe that's a bit generous. No, I would say maybe a straight 5 out of 10, and then for every sausage I've ever tried in my life, maybe a 3.3, because I've tasted sausages that are so much better than that. I've tasted sausages that are so much better than that. Like one time down in England, I got me and my father some Cumberland Bramley apple ones, they were nicer. And then I've tried some black pepper ones out of Aldi that's nicer. Ah well. No, in fact, black pepper ones out of Asda. Like when you go to the sausage and bacon section, there's normally like 2 packs of sausages for a £5, and you normally get like black pudding ones, onion ones, meat ones, vegetarian ones. One day I might treat myself and try a vegetarian sausage. I've tried a vegetarian burger before. That was nice. Tried 2 different versions of them actually. One that just said no meat, and one that was a sweet potato one. Anyway, I am really glad that I've tried them, but I wouldn't try them again in a hurry. But if I got them given as a gift, I wouldn't complain. Anyway, right, bye.